people piss everywhere. Good morning, it's me, it's Anowski, and today I'm vlogging again. We are on our way to Graspop Metal Meeting, one of the biggest metal festivals probably in Europe. And yeah, I've been there 2018, 19 and 2022 already. And until now, I must say it was always one of the most well-organized festivals in my opinion, so from what I experienced. But this is where it all goes wrong now, because it rained 2 days ago and they closed all parking. So I mean, we come from Germany, many other people also come from other countries, and they basically said, well, just arrive by train or by bike. And yeah, that is not possible for many people, especially if you say it like 1 day before that or 2 days before. Like 2 days before they said, okay, we're closing parking, and everybody was waiting for the next day with a better update, and then they just said, no, we all parking is closed, 100,000 people, we don't care. And yeah, it's going to be a big adventure, and let's see if we sorry, I'm dying, had 2 hours of sleep. Let's see if we can park the car somewhere. There are some shuttles, but yeah, like I said, 100,000 people and no dedicated parking. And Dessel is a really small town, so I will keep you updated. It's 6:30 right now, and we're probably going to arrive at about 9 o'clock. So see you later. Okay, update time. We are in Dessel, and we arrived at 9 o'clock or something. And yeah, we have a random spot on the street. It's local approved, and now we have to go to the festival with all of our stuff. And we have this nice thing here, and I have no idea what it is called in English. In German it's Bollerwagen, and this is going to be very useful. So yeah, I'm feeling much better now. Yeah, look at our private pond. So it was actually quite difficult to find a nice spot on the campsite because everything was just flooded, and then it started raining again. But it stopped, and then we went and started to enjoy the festivals and some music. And this nice Ferris wheel, which looked cool. We actually went and bought another Alien Weaponry shirt because our old one, well, the print is not quite in the middle, let's say. And just look at the prices for Tool. But you know, people apparently are willing to pay that. Not me. I actually recommend this poncho. Yeah, this footage is from our way to the campsite, and this was right behind the water stations and toilets and everything. And yeah, also the campsite itself was very wet. But you know, that's all okay if you can enjoy a nice meal. Put it in the chat if this is your favorite vegetable. Yo, our eggs froze, lol. I also like this very much, very cool. Yeah, so people were asked to come by bike, and the Belgians really did that, which was really cool. Wouldn't be possible in Germany, to be honest. And yeah, there's actually some food right outside of the festival if you want to get some fries or something for cheaper. Yeah, after that show we were so wet and just came back and everything just became more muddy and it was a big soup. And yeah, this is a very nice snack, untoasted bread with nachos. I can recommend that. Hello, day 2 and it's raining, so we got up this noon to see Gel, and you know, when we woke up we decided it's raining, so we're not having breakfast, we're just gonna go to Gel right away and then have breakfast, and we got really wet, and I also did some videos of the fucking mud because everything is muddy, everything is just full of water. The whole boneyard campsite, there's water everywhere, and I hope it won't get into our tent or any other tents. But it's looking pretty shit and it's still raining, so I hope you can hear me. So we're just, yeah, relaxing here for a bit, have some cider and food and stuff, but then, I don't know, just sit here. I really want to see Dying Fetus, which I think they start in 1.5 hours, so I still have time, so I hope it will stop raining, because I'm already a bit cold. But, fun! See ya! Quick update. People piss everywhere. And when I say people, I mean men. Like, they just piss right in front of their tents, our tent, not even turning around. Just everybody just gets their dick out and pees everywhere. And you know, I feel like at this point 50% of the liquid being here is just piss, and if it's going to rain much more, then we have a piss-filled tent, and I am not happy about that. And here is more pee-pee mud and more mud and even more mud. Really nice. Report that Dying Fetus made my day way better, and I was also inspired to write a new Wendler song, so Wendler Vaccine, one of our bands, about what I would like to do to people who piss everywhere, and yeah, that made my day better. See you later. Yeah, so here was the location of the We Care a Lot team, right in front of this shoe graveyard. And yeah, that was at the metal market, so there were some booths where you could buy t-shirts, vinyls and stuff like that. And I came across this flag. I don't know. You tell me. Day 3 update. Today is better because there's sun, actually, and it's way less muddy, which is great. That means less piss water in the tents. Amazing. Yeah, yesterday night was interesting. I had a almost panic attack when I couldn't get out of the pendulum crowd, but Biohazard made me feel better. That's great. Today in the night it was really fucking cold, but yeah, today I'm really happy that it's not as muddy anymore, so you can go and pee without swimming. Amazing. And yeah, I'm starting to look more disheveled than usual. And what I wanted to say, big shout out and mad respect to all the women here, dressed up with makeup, looking good, because you know, it's a lot of effort, and I during festivals, like, everything is so complicated, everything is dirty, and you know, I can't be bothered to look nice in any way. Not only because I already have a partner, it's not all for men. Quick reminder, but I've always been like this because I just cannot. But I have mad respect for the women. I'm not like, oh my god, why do they do that? No, mad respect, because it's so much effort in this fucking dirty environment, and if they feel good like this, they look amazing, and that's great. Yeah, so finishing my cider now, and then we are going to see Batushka. Today actually the lineup is not that interesting. Later it's gonna be Limp Bizkit. I've seen them here a couple of years ago. It was a very cool show, but tomorrow is gonna be amazing. So yeah, bye. This was actually the worst thing. That was right between our tent and the path, so we had to cross this every time. And I got wet multiple times as well. But as it has stopped raining, the path actually got better, and they put some wood chips, but only here, right here, and that was it. Oh, and they did put some straw in the infield. We had purchased some scullies, which is a currency at the festival, just in case we're hungry, and yeah, we wanted to try poffertjes because it's something local for €7, and this is what we got. Tell me if this is enough for €7. And yeah, these things were fun because if you walk too fast, they just splattered around. Hello! Okay, so I know I said that there's not that much to watch today, but we saw Mr. Bungle and I love Mr. Bungle! Yeah, we're going to grab something to eat quickly and then we're going to see Uriah Heep. You know, while I'm not a fan or, you know, I'm not listening to them, I do appreciate that here at Graspop we usually see a lot of, you know, like legacy super old bands. I don't really listen to the music a lot. You know, credit where credit is due. These people laid the groundwork for everything and I think it's super cool that we get to see them here. Yep. One thing that sucked was that some stages were just too small for the acts.
I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. I know not everybody's got a body like me. No. Just gotta think. Hate me. I know why you wanna hate me. I know why you wanna hate me. This hate, all I wanna see is you lately.
By the way, these were the toilets. And by the way, this is the entrance where you have to scan your wristband every time you want to get to the concert area. I'm your piss in a bottle, you gotta pee the right way. Look at this dry path. So this was actually very cool, very good for us. What wasn't as cool was the trash that some people still left there. Not many, fortunately, but some. Hello, it's day 4 and it is super hot and sunny. So right now you can see some clouds, but it's extremely hot. Which is nice because some of the paths have dried up now, so it's not that difficult to walk, but yeah, we're just packing up, packed most of our shit already, and then we are going to head to our car and spend the rest of the day on the infield at the festival. And I'm really looking forward to seeing Machine Head, one of the few bands I haven't seen yet, like from the bigger bands that I wanted to see. And yeah, so yesterday was actually really nice. Limp Bizkit were really cool again, really entertaining, because I think there is a big difference between, you know, bands that are, you know, great musicians, and then there are bands who are great musicians and good performers, and yeah, Limp Bizkit definitely are, right? So today we went to see Wargasm and Zulu and
Sanguisugabog.
already forgot, quite early, before breakfast, and Zulu were very nice. I actually really like Power Violence, so that was a great act. And yeah, we had breakfast and we dreaded packing up, so here we are. I think next thing we're going to see is ICM Body Count, and yeah, probably, hopefully not dying on our way to the car. Yeah, bye. This was where our tent was, and this was all of our stuff. So yeah, off we went with all of our stuff to our car that was parked somewhere in Dessel, and a lot of other people had also already left. And this was the closed parking. The metal grass was actually nice. Sweet potato snack break. Please, people, use sunscreen, please. Bitterballen-Snack. then we spent our last scullies on churros. So then it was time to say goodbye and leave the festival grounds with thousands of other people. I will give you one more vlog update and then I will summarize what I liked about this year's festival and what I didn't like. Hello! Last and darkest vlog update. We're on our way home. It's 20 past 2. Going to be home very late. But yeah. Happy to be heading home, but tonight was actually great. Machine Head were amazing and I had a great time, so I'm really happy that they were as good as I hoped. Yeah, because they were the main reason that we came, right? But we saw many great bands today and also the last few days. There were some things that were not as great, but I will summarize all that in the upcoming days. I think it makes more sense than trying to do that now because my brain is mud without P. Good night. So what I really liked was the interesting lineup, that they have reusable cups now. As always, you know, really nice toilets, if you can get there through the mud, and good food options, but they are very expensive. And I must say that the Graspop app is really nice, works well, and what is really great is that the sound is good even if you're quite far away from the stage. So that was all really positive. What I didn't really like was that, I'll say it again, people pissed everywhere on the campsite, also on the infield. It was very muddy with no real action from the organizers on the campsites, and there were flooded tents and also no action until day 2 in the afternoon when some emergency accommodation was provided to people with flooded tents. Then also the parking was closed, but not really. And I felt like the communication was not really good, so there was no interaction online once they announced that, and I think they could do a little bit better. Then some stages were just way too small for the acts, like Pendulum, Wolfmother, Brutus, and that sucked because we weren't really able to see them. There was also quite a small selection of drinks, so you had mainly beer. I mean, the festival is sponsored by beer, but still, compared to the food, it was quite disappointing. Also something personal, but a lot of people smoke cigarettes there, and I hate cigarette smoke, so this is just something that I don't really like there. Nothing you can really influence, but just FYI. I felt like the security was also not very good. They usually didn't really search your stuff, and at festivals in Germany sometimes they do it really thoroughly, and here they sometimes didn't do it at all really, so that could be potentially dangerous. Also, what I find really weird in general, like not only this year but every year, is that you don't need a ticket to go to the campsite, so everybody can just enter the campsite. You just need your ticket to go to the festival ground, and I don't know, like I still find this quite strange, to be honest. So yeah, these were the negative points. Let's continue with my favorite acts. So Machine Head was definitely one of them, Limp Bizkit as well, Mr. Bungle were incredible. I also liked Baby Metal a lot, so it was my first time seeing them, and I mean, they are different and I find it interesting. Crosses were absolutely amazing, I really loved the show, and Dying Fetus are just a classic and are good every time I see them, so this time was no different. I also really liked Turnstile because I found that they all had really great stage presence. They all looked really cool, and yeah, it was overall a great show. Vocals were also quite nice. I was impressed, to be honest. And Alien Weaponry were also very cool. It was the first concert we saw, and yeah, they are just a great band. My favorite new discovery of bands was actually Zulu. I really, really liked them. But what was quite sad was that Hanabi had to cancel last minute, so I was also looking forward to seeing them because they are so different, and I would have been really interested in seeing their show as well. But yeah, that was my summary. If you were still watching, tell me what you think. And if you were there, how did you experience the festival? Was it great? Do you agree with my points? Or do you see it completely differently? Just let me know in the comments as always. And bye.